Mommy, you're going to work out for 1 million seconds. It's something my 4-year-old son said randomly when he was with me for a workout the other day, and it got my brain going. So what is this? What is this 1 million second workout challenge? Let's go. Hey mama, welcome to the Tough Love Mom Podcast. I know you're here because you're ready to get consistent and finally lose that weight, and you're not afraid of a little tough love. You know what to do to lose weight, but following through on those things feels impossible. You wish you could just feel like your strong, confident self again and want to be a good example for your little ones, but you get thrown off by mom guilt and the unpredictability of motherhood. It's frustrating. Taking on your journey postpartum is hard, but it's not impossible. Hey, I'm Liz, and I've been where you are. I gained a lot of weight in my pregnancies, 90 pounds and then 60 pounds. I needed to lose that weight to take control of my health and honestly just wanted to feel like myself again. With a sustainable approach to weight loss, simple consistency, and working on my mindset, I lost it all in just over a year both times. And I'm here to help you do the same. I believe that we have an ingrained ability to figure out what we need to do, make it happen, and do it in a way that awes the world. If you're ready to stop falling off the wagon, create solid routine and healthy habits, and finally feel your best inside and out, all while enjoying dino nuggets on your salad, you are in the right place. We're about to transform your journey, my friend. Get pumped up. It is tough love time. About a week ago from when I'm recording this, my boys were in the garage with me for a workout like usual, and as I was about to start, Royce, my 4-year-old, was acting all kinds of goofy, jumping around, and he goes, "Mommy, you're about to work out for 1 million seconds." For some reason, that's been the number he's fixated on lately, and my immediate thought after he said that was, that sounds insane. And then it got my brain going because I'm a numbers person. Numbers just go well in my brain. And so I start to go, I wonder what that would equate to in hours. Is that something I could aim to do in a week? Is it something that I could do in a month? I do love a good challenge, and I just love the ring to that 1 million seconds of working out. And I really have no idea what that calculated to. So I finished my workout, wait a couple days, sit on it, and I decided to do some math eventually. You know, when you get the time to sit down, that's when I did it. So 1 million seconds comes out to 11 days, 13 hours, 46 minutes, and 40 seconds. Also, if you wanted to just put it in terms of minutes, because I was like, okay, well, what is that in minutes? Because I kind of think of workouts in, 30 to 45 minute blocks. And so that comes out to 16,666 minutes and 40 seconds. So cramming that into a month is something I'm sure some people could do in, whatever seasons of life that aren't a mom of a 4 and 2-year-old, like the David Goggins of the world type people, because it's over 9 hours a day. If you were to do that in 1 month, it would be 9 hours a day of exercise. If you were to do this over the course of 1 quarter, 3 months, that would average to about 3 hours a day of exercise. Well, being a mom of 2, a military wife, and hosting a podcast, this podcast centered around consistency in your journey, but also doing hard things, because moms are capable of a lot, I figured that I would take on 1 million seconds of exercise, at least, over the course of next year. 2023, I will accumulate 1 million seconds of exercise at least. 16,666 minutes and 40 seconds. So weekly, what that will look like is I will be aiming for 320 to 330 minutes total. So what does that look like on a day-to-day basis? Because that total is just shy of 6 hours. So if I were to work out 7 days a week, that would be just 46 minutes a day. Now, if I want to take 1 rest day a week and just work out for 6 days a week, it's 54 minutes a day. And if I were to only work out 5 days a week and take 2 rest days, it would be 64 minutes a day. So some combination of that totaling, on average, 320 to 330 minutes a week. This is doable. This is so doable. 46 to 60 minutes a day of exercise, 5 to 7 days a week. It's doable. It's sustainable. And it's the epitome of consistent. Doing that over the course of a full year, yeah, it's hard because that is a longer duration. I do have little kids. We are going to be traveling a lot next year, but doable, sustainable,
consistency being the basis of all of it, and it's still being hard. It's going to be a challenge during certain seasons of next year for me. These are all of my favorite things. Like I said, we've got travel planned. I've got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old that I stay home with, and I also work from home. So I'm balancing all of that. And our schedule, to be honest, especially even today, the day I'm recording, it is not the same week to week. And I'm pretty sure my 2-year-old's dropping a nap. So I'm really in the thick of, okay, how would I make this work? What does it look like? I don't know, but it sounds fun. The challenge is what makes it fun. And that's what will make it a challenge. Is it just being a week to week? I'm going to figure it out. And when you're doing that, when you challenge yourself mentally, because this is more of a mental challenge than it is anything else. There's going to be handfuls of days where I go, I do not have it in me I don't have the time for this today. My kids woke up at 5 a.m. I can't do it in the morning before they wake up now. Okay, when am I going to find the time to do this? It's going to be a mental challenge so much of the time. But that's what makes it fun. And that's what makes you grow. When you're not creating that tension in your life, when you're not creating that discomfort in your mindset of having to choose one way, like the easy way or the hard way, when you're not in those moments, when you constantly are letting yourself off the hook and going the easy way or just not even creating that tension at all in your life, it's really hard to get that feeling of, yeah, I'm making progress. Even if it's not visual, there's going to be times in our journey when there's not visible progress on the scale, in the mirror, and it will be frustrating if you're not challenging yourself in other ways. There are times when I plateau. Right now, I'm in a season of maintenance. I don't want to see the scale move. I'm happy where my body's at. I don't really care that I see it change. And so to avoid and combat any type of feelings of boredom or lack of motivation because I'm, quote, where I want to be physically, I'm going to challenge myself. You're either growing or you're dying. You're going forwards or you're going backwards. There's no in between. And so when you're at that point of you're pretty consistent or you're happy where you're at with your body, challenge yourself. And I encourage you, maybe do this with me. Consider it. If you're cray-cray, it's really not crazy though, right? It's the epitome of consistent. This is doable and sustainable. It's nothing crazy. There are some crazy physical challenges that I like to take on every year. This is not one of them. This is doable. So, like I said, there's a ton going on this year. There's going to be Tough Love Mom consistency challenges. The launch of Starting Point School is coming on December 29th. I've got my own physical challenges and races slated for 2023, and I'll share more about those, in the coming weeks. And there's so much more coming too from the Tough Love Mom Co. But this 1 million second challenge, for me at least, will be this overarching theme for the year. And I'm excited to have that because, again, I find when I challenge myself physically to anything that is out of my comfort zone, every single area of my life benefits. My motherhood, my marriage, my mindset, my faith, everything benefits when I'm physically pushing myself hard and doing something that's challenging my mindset. It's how you realize what you're truly capable of. So, January 1st, 1 million seconds. If you at any point during this episode have gone, that sounds interesting, like I'm kind of intrigued, I may want to do that, shoot me an email. It's linked below for you in the show description. Either shoot me an email or shoot me a DM on Instagram. I might put something together for those of us doing it simply to track or to check in. I'm not sure yet. Got to get enough people that are interested in taking on 1 million seconds with me. But I would personally love to be in community while doing this. And so if you're considering it and you also want some community or something fun to just go along with it, let me know. You should reach out and let me know because I'm going to do it. My mind's already decided. In my mind, it's done, and I'm doing it. So 2023, 1 million seconds. Let's go.
Before you go, thank you for spending this time with me on the Tough Love Mom podcast. If this episode encouraged you in any way, the number one way you can thank me is to leave a review letting me know how the show has impacted you. Then send this episode to another mom friend or take a screenshot, post it on social media, and tag me so I can personally thank you for helping me on this journey to impact thousands of moms. I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you, sister. Until next time, get after it.